want to share with you a recent purchase. This is the ultra portable ZenBook Flip S, and it's made by ASUS. It's 13.3 inch screen, it's 512 megabytes with 8 gig of RAM. And this bad boy is probably the world's thinnest little laptop. So it's an independent review, and what we're going to do is we're going to look at it and compare it with some of the features that you get with the likes of the Microsoft Surface Book Pro and also the iPad. And as you can see, the screen's fantastic, it's dead easy to use, it's all touchscreen, and it comes with its own pen. We bought this for Mrs. Dubious, my wife, and we bought it for her primarily because she needed a replacement laptop or a new laptop. So as you can see, the boxing and the packaging is absolute premium quality. Everything has been well thought out and carefully prepared. Everything is individually wrapped. The protection and all of the accessories are very carefully wrapped and boxed. I must admit, you know, I think we paid about £800 for this. And when we received it and we opened it, we thought to ourselves, yeah, this is proper quality. So this unit came from Curry's PC World, and it came with an English a plug on it, English as in a United Kingdom. And the power supply is quite interesting in the sense that the power supply connects into the USB-C socket on the side of the laptop. The laptop itself is magnificent looking. It's so light and so thin. It has speakers all over the bottom of it, and I guess the bonus is the whole thing just flips completely back on itself and effectively gives you a tablet which you can then use with this wonderful pen. I'm going to go on a bit about this pen because one thing you will notice, there's nowhere to put this pen. Anyway, the pen works really well in Windows Ink Workspace. The Microsoft Surface Book, as you'll notice later on, has a little magnetic connector on it which allows you to put the pen on it. But the ZenBook doesn't, so the pen just sort of sits out there, a bit of a spare thingy bob at a wedding. You do get some other nice little touches, some accessories with this particular piece of kit. You get the microfiber lint-free cleaning cloth for the screen, and as I mentioned to you, it's got two USB-C ports on the side of the laptop, so you'll see those in a few seconds. And with that then comes a little adapter which allows you to connect up HDMI and standard USB type connectors, USB 3 and USB 2. So there's that wonderful pen again, and here's the little wallet that you get with it, like a fake leather wallet or faux leather wallet, whatever you call it. It is, I must admit, it really is a very, very nice piece of kit. Keep going on about it being really nice, and there's that pen again. So this is it in comparison to a Microsoft Surface Book Pro, and as you can see, is the Book Pro is definitely bigger and in every which way, heavier in every which way, and one thing that it does have, it has somewhere to put the pen. Yeah, what are you going to do with that pen then, guys? And there's nowhere to put that pen in the wallet either. So anyway, here is the first opening of the unit. As I mentioned, this cost about £800 from Curry's. It's March, April 2018 at the moment. So the bonus, the key feature, apart from this laptop being super light and super thin, is the fact that you can indeed fold it over on itself and effectively turn it into a tablet. And those hinges have been very, very carefully designed. The keyboard is not backlit, but the keyboard is an absolute pleasure to use, and the trackpad is a pleasure to use. The hinge designs are fantastic, absolutely magnificent. Now when you compare it with something like an iPad, this is the 10-inch iPad, you can see where we're at. You know, the keyboard, sort of the thickness of one iPad, is effectively like having two iPads clamshelled together. And then there's that wonderful flip action, And yes, you can see me waving at you in the very glassy screen. On the back then are 4 Harman Kardon speakers, put very close to the feet, so effectively the sounds get reflected off the table or the surface that you're on. And on the sides there you can see the USB-C port on-off switch. It's got a fingerprint sensor, volume switch, and all the rest of that kind of good stuff. And on the other side we've got vents, cooling vents, some lights indicators, headphone socket, and another USB-C port. So here are all the accessories: the lint-free cloth, the pen, where you put that, no idea, and the little docking port, the power supply, the charger and power supply. And yeah, it is, I must admit, as much as I'm taking the mickey out of the pen, it is a marvellous thing. And look at the size of that trackpad. And there's the Harman Kardon logo, and that's the trackpad. It is just absolutely magnificent. It's lovely to use that, and obviously you've got a touch screen as well, so you can poke it with your greasy finger if you like, and make a real mess of the screen. And the screen is a very, very nice high contrast. So this unit is the i5 unit with 8 gigabytes and a hard drive of 512 gigs, excuse me, and it comes bundled with a whole bunch of stuff. Okay, Mrs. Dubious, what do you think of your laptop?
I like it a lot because it's light, thin, but I don't like USB-C ports.
Yeah, because you can't plug a regular USB adapter in there, can you? Okay, thank you.
Welcome. I like the ASUS a lot because it's from Taiwan.
Woohoo! Subscribe to the channel.